weaknesses. So if I'm Furia right now, as Janko said, last time we saw Yakinda play, last time we saw Furia play on Inferno, it was at a high level. I'm liking what I see from Furia, and I think that we get another competitive map. It's hard for me to argue against Furia not being the favorites here. I think that's still Mouse, but a competitive showing on Inferno is what we can expect.
That's what we're hoping for at the very least, right? And I think it's going to be an interesting map, is where finally Mouse was able to beat Vitality in the semi-final on the Major, no less, to force it into a third map, but that was all she wrote, unfortunately. And yeah, I think obviously Exertion has to play better than he did on Mirage. He had only 9 kills, right? He's the banana player for Mouse on Inferno. We know how crucial that area of the map is. So you need to step up, and it's games like these where you really need to sort of prove your worth. It's one thing to go missing against Vitality, but it's a completely different thing for that to happen against Furia here, you know, especially Mouse in Cologne, right? Such a huge tournament for the organization. You need to step up.
I'm curious to see if Molodoi can find enough impact with the AWP. I mean, again, close combat opping on a map like Inferno, you have to force your way through it. You have to put yourself in very obscure positions. You have to put yourself out there and risk a lot if you want to find that kind of impact. He's, as I said, been the most impactful player so far in this quarterfinal, and if Furia want to stand a chance, he has to play another great map.
Okay, on the flip side, we're looking at Mouse's AWPer in this side of the equation. We don't know what sides are going to be starting on just yet. That will be decided by the knife round to go down shortly. But where do we look at Torzi as having his most impact on Inferno?
I think everywhere, because he's another guy who's super mobile. He can open B, he can open A, he can move in the mid round, right, do all these different things. And I think it's up to him also. We said he's the emotional leader of the team too. Mouse needs to bounce back after losing their match.
Well, it all comes down to this one final